Welcome back to another crypto video. What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Hope you're doing fantastic. It's jacobcrypobury here. Good morning to you wherever you are in the world. Today we look at some of the biggest trending NFT coins because they seem to be the only ones that are exploding at the moment, completely resilient to the rest of the bearish sentiment in the market. As we can see here on the Business2 community website, NFT coins biggest gainers: Ape up 10%, GMT up 10%. You may be familiar with some of them. We've got rumors that Ape will be the governance token of the board, Ape Yacht Club, Metaverse, and GMT is the new Web3 Move to Earn project, which is really cool. Apecoin in green, Metaverse token hits new highs. The NFT related coins are the biggest gainers in the crypto market today and this week. Ape hit a daily high on Thursday, so far of $20.22, and GMT made a new all-time high of $4.17. In the past day, they have moved up around 10% and 20% respectively against Tether and Binance. So Ape USDT is also up 19% in the past week, having a bullish sentiment for several days. Pretty crazy. And I think what's absolutely insane is both of these coins are trading in these really harsh looking rising wedge patterns, which is completely like you'd expect it to be nullified, but it's not. They're still pushing on, they're still pumping on. So both of these projects, I believe, are in the top 50. We can see NFTs are increasing in popularity over time, and it does look like, looking at the particular data here, that NFTs and crypto are almost inverse to each other. We see crypto come down, NFTs goes up. And when crypto dips again, we kind of have the NFTs rising up a little bit, at least so we can sort of see. And I think, are these still good projects to sort of potentially invest in, maybe potentially flip for the future? Well, we've got Apecoin over here. This is their lovely little website. You may have seen it before, and it's pretty simple, to be honest. It's got a bit of information about what the Apecoin is, who is behind it, some of the biggest founders, influencers in the market: Amy Wu, Alexis Ohanian. We've even got co-founder and chairman of Anamaka Brands. And look at this, head of ventures and gaming at FTX. You can find everything you need to know about Apecoin on their website, guys. So I'm not going to read through it just for now because it's not really what we're talking about in this video. But I wanted to just show you the price structure, what's going on. Look at this rising wedge. I mean, unbelievable. There is now definitely a bearish divergence here on the daily time frame. We can see we've put through a high over here for Apecoin. And on the RSI side of things, we've got a lower high, which is typically a bearish divergence. So we would expect this to play out in the way that we're going to see maybe a 10, 20, 30% sort of sell-off back to a previous support level. And it might not happen. Bear with me. I don't want that beeping off during a video. So it might not happen, but it could possibly happen. And it's very interesting to see how we've consistently put through higher lows and higher highs at the same time. We've not yet had that rollover yet, which is actually really interesting to see. I'm not sure where this could potentially go. If we look at the previous impulse, you can see every time, where are we actually correcting to on each impulse wave up. Well, this one come down to the 0.68. I'm not surprised there. This one here come down to, let's check this one again. Where did this one come to on the correction side of things? This one came down to the 0.5, and let's have a look at the last impulse over here. This is quite a big impulse, and this one come down to about the 0.618. So if we were to assume maybe the 0.618, if we do get a pullback, perhaps we come to about $18.50 back into the rising wedge. But I think first of all we would retest this $19.54 level on the top of the rising wedge support line as a support level. So yeah, I don't personally think it's going to go up forever. I mean, the rising wedge has actually steepened. If anything, it's worse than before. It's now like this, and it's gonna lose support at some point, guys. Nothing goes up forever. Yes, we've got the credible news for Metaverse 30th of April, but is it just a hype for now? It could be. As we see, Bored Ape Metaverse launch date for April 30. What happens after then? It makes you wonder. Well, if this coin is truly going to be part of this project in the sense that it's a governance token, if we just type in governance, here we go. So since Apecoin will power the Bored Ape Metaverse as its governance token, investors are speculating it could be worth a lot more in the future. So it is potentially happening. Well, this news says it is happening, so it probably is going to be happening. But if it does, just consider how wild this coin could actually go once people do discover. Because I'm not sure how many people know about that. You can actually use Apecoin to buy NFTs, land, and other things inside the game, whether it's cosmetic items or more functional utility-based items. Here is STEPN. STEPN is absolutely crazy. It's a move to earn. And the interesting thing, it's in beta phase right now. So that's kind of interesting. Yeah, it's urging people to get outside and actually earn cryptocurrency through a healthier lifestyle. They've got a nice little roadmap over here. As we can see, we're sitting around April 2022 Q2 at the moment, and then we'll be moving on to Q3, Q4, and there's a lot of centralized exchanges and other things coming out as well as interoperability and chain upgrades too. So this is quite exciting. They're fully transparent as well. We can see who's behind it, which I think is always good for a project. And here is the price structure. Again, another rising wedge. Why are we seeing all these rising wedges? Well, we did get bumped at this resistance at $4.15. No surprise there, because it's the top of our rising wedge. We do have a massive, literally a huge bearish divergence over here on the daily time frame. There is no lying about that. The price is coming up, the buying pressure is coming down, so it is a bearish divergence on this particular time frame. And I think the reason it's not actually playing out is because there's so much hype behind these projects at the moment. It's just completely invalidating technical analysis. Now, we did talk about this ascending triangle, shall I say, on this channel a few videos ago, and I said, well, the technical target was around the depth of this particular triangle. So if we were to take this triangle, the length of it around here, the breakout would take us to around $3.90. And we did. We hit that technical target. I did not expect it to then go up more. It bull flagged onwards, and we saw even higher potential. Look at this. We didn't even make a correction down to the 0.5 Fibonacci. It was just straight up. 0.382 Fib we come to. Unbelievable. So right now we're seeing the higher lows, and we did have a massive capitulation wick here where we had a lot of sell orders, I assume, at around $4 for GMT, but we are climbing back up as we speak. Higher lows again. Anything could happen right now for this coin, guys. We're getting a lot of volume. That's important. We're not too overbought on the 15-minute time frame, hourly time frame, a little bit overbought, but again, we can still potentially bust through this rising wedge. Just because it's a bearish pattern doesn't mean it has to play out bearishly. So really, really cool. I think this is a great project. Both of these projects are really, really awesome as well. You can actually buy the GMT and the Apecoin using my link down below to the safest possible exchange out there at the top of my description. If you do want to grab some, feel free. Not financial advice, of course, but this is part of the trend, and the volume is all going in here at the moment. So personally, I'm going to maybe dollar cost average if I do see a nice drop in the market. Looks really, really good. So if you also like this video, guys, make sure you jump into my Discord channel. Come say hello to everybody. About 220 people in here at the moment. And make sure you subscribe to the channel, like, thumbs up. If you want to also pay the price for coffee, you're going to get some trading signals. You'll also receive the DCA trading strategy, which will help you as an investor have a stronger portfolio and positioning. You'll get some DCA charting as well as some daily take profit zone. So go check out my Patreon page. It's just the price of a coffee if you're feeling generous and want a bit more support through your crypto journey. Anyways, subscribe, comment, like. See you soon. Bye now.